I call to order the Tuesday, November 12th, 2019 meeting of the City of Davenport Historic Preservation Commission. If you have a cell phone, please place it in silent phone or turn it off. We welcome everyone at home on the city's cable TV channel. The Commission has before it the consideration of the October 8th, 2019 meeting minutes. Are there any changes, deletions, or additions? Hearing none, I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor of approving the minutes of October 8th, 2019 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the minutes are approved. We'll move on to communication. I will let the commission know that I recently spoke to Kyle Carter. Congratulated him on the National Park Service's approval of the East Side Historic District in the downtown. He had comments in the paper along with Ryan. Kyle did tell me that they are working toward submitting the larger West Side District to the Iowa SHPO office in their next National Register cycle. It had been delayed here the last 6 months over a discussion with the SHPO office on where the west boundary line should be, as for whatever reason, our SHPO office did not know there was a historic district on West 3rd Street. So hopefully that will be, and I believe that's coming up this fall, the next cycle. So by early next year, we will probably get a request from the SHPO office to put our 2 cents in on the new larger district covering the western half of the downtown. Is there any other communications from commission members? Seeing none, we have no old business. We'll move on to new business. That's case number COA 19-13. Replace the sign face at 131 West 2nd Street. The J.H.C. Peterson and Sons store is a local historic landmark. Toby Christensen is petitioner. Staff report.
So we just, the sign has already been installed, and so you're just inserting a sign face. Signs tend to be the most changeable thing on a historic building. This is at the former Woodfire Grill location, so they're going under a rebranding. Typically, we do not like to get into providing recommendations for redesigning someone's corporate logo. So we don't have any intention of doing that here. Staff sees no issue with this because it really doesn't, in staff's opinion, detract from the historic building. So we recommend approval of it.
Does the petitioner have anything you would like to ask of the commission or tell the commission?
No, basically.
Come up, please come up to the podium.
Basically, pretty straightforward. I'm being part of this now twice because previously it was Chentro's coming in and the box existed. And when I switched it to Woodfire almost 12 years ago, basically we just redid new inserts. We didn't see a need to do some sort of gaudy sign and change anything structurally, which worked well for us. And kind of the same situation here, basically just flipping out the panel, keeping the same structural intent going on there so it doesn't change anything on the facade of the building itself. And to be honest with us, signs isn't going to drive people to me. I can get it done with window clings, but I think for the scene going on down there, and I know Bad Boys, I think, is intending on putting a sign up on the corner. We just figured, as is was good enough, and we'll just swap out the panels would be.
Alrighty. Are there any questions for the petitioner from the commission? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to approve COA 19-13 as presented. Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion on the motion? Roll call.
Cordes. Juanio.
Yes.
McGivern.
Yes.
Rankin. Cochran. And Free.
Yes. Thank you, and good luck with your new business.
We'll get you down for a preview night. When are you opening up, or when's the anticipated opening date? Yeah, we're diligently working now. I mean, recently in the last 2.5 years, I've put probably $500,000 into the restaurant itself and then the bar. So we were already kind of there, and I, in the back of my mind, had the idea restaurants have a good 8 to 10 on them. Demands have changed, consumer preferences and whatnot, and sort of the scene down there too. I mean, it's a pretty young clientele and vibrant, and trying to stay with the times. You know, people are, as much as I love making the meatloaf after 12 years down there, people are not doing the whole Caesar salad, meatloaf, dessert,
Right.
you know. And so we're trying to be just quicker and more trendy. And so I've actually brought in another chef, veteran, and the name might ring a bell, but Doug Lear from Bass Street. He's been there 13 years, recently opened Tanglewood. I was able to snag him. So you've got 2 professional chefs in one building, and we're doing one focus, and that's tacos. So, but we're also going to have the not taco portion of the menu. So consider it trendy, Chicago elevated, you know, street food taco, fun stuff that's $12 and below. You know, you've got frozen sangrias, crafted cocktails, and all this stuff is real approachable, but not at that $20, $30 wood fire / Bass Street pricing point. So I think we're really going to hone in on the demographics that are already down there, you know, and all the renovation that's gone on, and
Right.
the apartment buildings and so on and so forth. So I think it's a really good fit. It's not Mexican, you know, so it's basically new American, a lot of fusion stuff, and pretty much just what 2 chefs after a combined 50 years in the business, we just want to cook, you know, and
Yeah.
have people really enjoy it. More low key. I mean, we're going to be able to. I'm slimming it down a little bit, so we're able to. You know, John's in, and it's like, I come up, talk to you again. You know, instead of just slamming food, it's like, man, we're doing Filipino spam tacos today. You're like, what? I'm like, try it. I know it's out there. They're $5, man. You know, if you make a mistake, what have you. But we might do, you know, pork belly, or we might do Wagyu ribeye. Who knows?
Sure.
But just really fun, different Food Networky type stuff, I think, to kind of make an impact down there with something that's not really being done a whole lot. I know there's trucks and stuff going on, but this is like in the building, plus you've got wood fires setting anyway. So, you know, we're sprucing up the colors, and it's a little more fun and vibrant. Whitewashing a lot of the walls and introducing that sort of muted green and vibrant blue, and I think you'll feel the energy when you come in. We're not going to take ourselves too seriously. You know, elevated service, elevated food, but it's a taco. So you got to have fun. I mean, free chips and salsa, and it's not Mexican. Because right now, if you want tacos, you got to go Mexican. You know, if you're thinking, I might even throw meatloaf tacos on there. I don't know. People are genuinely requesting it. They're like, man, what's happening to Woodfire? And I'm like, I can't keep doing the same thing. You know, it just, as a chef, it gets to that point where you're like, one day you go, I can't do any more filet, and I can't do any more tater tot, hot dish, and casserole, and meatloaf, and whatever we were doing. And you go, you know what's going to be fun is when my energy translates into the food, and you go, okay, I've got calamari tacos and a meatloaf taco. Hey, this is going to be interesting. And you go, at the very least, it was $12. Who cares? You know. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. So, and it's just a way to, I think, add to that what's already going on with the energy. We've sort of become the dinosaur a little bit, and you just got to refresh, rebrand a little bit, and I think it'll be a nice addition down there. Instead of cannibalizing somebody else and saying, well, let me open a ramen shop, or let me do, you know, another catch-all sort of beer, burgers, you know, the standard thing where it's already down there. Pizza, I mean, we've got great pizza selections. I can take a rock and hit 4 pizza restaurants within, you know, my own location. I'm sitting there going, what complements this? You know, what else would help the RME, you know, in my condo unit and not sabotage Bad Boys? Do I do pizza? Well, I was doing pizza. It's not a good thing to do in the building. So you add tacos and you go, hey man, late night, you got tacos, you got pizza, you got fans, you got me and Billy's going on. It's like you got this scene down there that it took a while to dawn on me, but one day just prepping by myself in the back going, that's it. I dropped my tongues. I was like, tacos it is. And here's why. Because I was listening to a Netflix episode, and one of the guys in the background, all I heard was this. He goes, who doesn't love tacos? And this is like 3 weeks ago. So I've been planning on a new concept for a while. And then finally I was just like, that's it. Ladies, we've been talking about this for a long time, told my service staff, and they were like, yes, this is going to be so fun. And they go, what are we doing? I said, I'm pretty sure tacos, but let me have a few beers tonight and think about it. Woke up the next day, put paper on the walls, I said, we're doing tacos. So the rest will be history real soon. I mean, we're fast tracking all this stuff, and you know, having an existing business, nothing else structurally is changing a whole lot within the building, and business entity-wise, it's all staying the same. So I mean, it's pretty slick to just change your DBA and start serving a different format. so it works a lot faster. And having done 9 other restaurants in my career, it can go like that. You know, we're not trying to build Tanglewood or, you know, do a whole new build out. So it's,
Well, good luck. You've been a stabilizing force in the Peterson building since it was renovated. I mean, it's probably one of the best known and most photographed buildings since it was built in the 19th centuries. And you being that anchor person that came in first, basically, to start it off has made a difference down there on that corner. So good luck in your new business.
no, I'll leave you with the last comment. I'm not going to lie to you. It was after you have something going that's viable, and you know you did over almost 12 years in, you're thinking Chentro's failed real quickly within 2.5 years. We came in, and it has not been an easy. The restaurant business is
Yeah.
not, and you hear this probably all the time, but it is brutal, especially in this day and age, staffing, whatever. But I'm not going to complain because it's what I do, right? You just adapt. But when you're sitting there going, you know, we had a decent month. Should I kill this thing after 12 years that's been a viable force downtown? And you go, yeah, because what we did before to reignite sort of what was going on down there after a failed concept is just being ahead of it going, well, I don't want to die a slow death. So let's continue to be relevant and really, you know, add to the scene again. And it already has. I mean, I see the social media traction already picking up and people going, you know, the rumors start, and some of this has been intentional, but I've had some where I decline comment. Why? Well, then they're, you know, the media's like, oh my God, Woodfire went out without an announcement. Yeah, man, we're behind papered walls right now with positive energy, creating something cool. Meanwhile, you have some investigative reporter writing something up like, oh my God, what's happening? I kind of want that a little bit because there's talk at the coffee shops, you know? So we pull the paper down, do a couple preview nights, and the rest is history. So, and then we get another 12 good years. So I think got a good track record, and why not keep it fresh? It's risky, but I think we got it covered.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
We have no other business tonight. We'll move on to public comment. Is there anyone that would like to address the commission? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the commission is adjourned.